John just adores his baby. Now, if you're thinking that gives you a scoop of some breaking news, well, think again, because it's his amine machines that we're talking about here.
औरत का ख्वाब होता है. I don't know about one, एक चुटकी सिंदूर, but definitely John Abraham on his bike. What do you have to say to that, John?
I love the bike. I love the bike.
The women love you on the bike. What do you have to say to that?
I think it's nice. It's sweet that they like me on a bike, but I think the bike is more special, not me. I'm just okay.
Okay. I just heard you call it baby, and you don't like anyone touching it. So how possessive is John about his bike?
Uh, I am very possessive because I don't like finger marks. I don't like. See now, your cameraman is getting really close to it. So no, I think this is a part of my life, and it's the reason why I live is I live to ride. So actor के पहले should I speak in Hindi or English? What do you prefer? Before becoming an actor, I always wanted to be a motorcycle racer, and I'm literally like a mechanic. I love my motorcycles. I love starting them. I love listening to their sound. I'll always start her and I'll put my hand on the muffler just to smell the fuel because I want to check whether my filters are clean. So I love my babies. They're so beautiful, and I look forward when I come back from a long outdoor. I just want to go back and see them both because this is a 1700cc. I've got another 1000cc, and they both are really pretty and they're
And both are
beautiful.
called babies. Is it?
Yeah, they're both my babies. Yeah, I
Okay.
love them.
Okay. John, apart from John and bike, people also love your films. And Race 2 certainly seems to be more action packed and more sexier
Yeah.
with John Abraham being associated to it. So, how would you describe Race 2 for us?
I think Race 2 is definitely a sexier film, but it's also got that beautiful image because of Deepika Padukone and Jacqueline Fernandez and Amisha Patel, and definitely Anil Kapoor. I think is so young, always, and you can never forget Saif because he's your cool urban sexy man. So I think they all add so much value to it. So I hope, in a way, I've come in to contribute a lot more to the film than the first part.
John, coming to Race 2 again, would want to know from you, there were also reports about Vipasha doing the film. So, would you have taken up Race 2 if Vipasha was a part of it?
I will not comment on it. I can't comment on it. As far as I know, I have no knowledge about this, and I'm happy to be a part of Race 2.
We spoke to Anil Kapoor. In fact, we did read his interviews as well, and he said that you inspired him to stay fit. To a man who looks like, for him, age is just another number. So, what do you have to say to that? Did you really inspire him as far as fitness was concerned?
He used to ask me about what I eat, and but he's so young in his head and heart. अब तक न टूटा मुस्कुराते हुए चेहरे छुपाए हैं रात गहरे यहाँ तो हर चेहरा है झूठा अल्लाह दुहाई है फिर बेवफाई है मुश्किल भी आई है हाँ तेरे प्यार. If you look at this poster, we'd probably all grow older, but he'd look as young as that. He's a rock star. He won't age. That man doesn't age. Absolutely. I want to make a film with him called The Man Who Never Ages. That body on my mind. You करते पारी शारी कैसे हो पहली बारी सामने थक जाए तो कहते चल घर let's go चिल्ला चिल्ला के
Okay, John, also this film has a lot to do with, there is the Teen Patti game involved. Yeah. Has John ever been to, one of these games, and have you bet and have you won? Do you remember any such episode?
Well, honest confession, I don't know how to play cards. Okay. And in Race 2, I've played a lot of cards. And, Abbas Mustan were there to help me. And so was Saif. He said, John, this is... So Saif helped me a lot with where the cards were concerned and all. But I didn't know what was happening. And if I was confused, I turned to Deepika. and she said, okay, okay, you do it this way. So I think I don't know how to play cards. I don't go out to. I don't bet. I've never bet in my life. I guess it's also because I guess I've earned money very late in my life, so I'm very scared. So I've never bet. So race two is an antidote in certain ways to what John Abraham is, because Arman Malik is a larger than life guy who owns casinos.
हीरो को मैं दौड़ाऊंगा, घोड़ा भी हीरो बनेगा, पैसे भी वो लगाएगा, जीतेगा भी वही। बस फिनिश लाइन पार करते ही उसकी जीत को मैं अपनी जीत में बदल दूंगा।
It's a race to the finish.
अरमान मलिक के लिए पैसों से बढ़कर कोई चीज नहीं। मैं उसका वो हाल करूंगा कि वो सड़क पर भीख मांगता फिरे।
Dhoom, of course, Amir Khan has stepped into your role. So, what are your expectations of him? Because most people said that John Abraham is the cool and the sexy one. So, will Amir match up to John's sexy quotient? What do you have to say?
Well, Amir is way beyond everything. I mean, John Abraham must have been a cool biker, but Amir is someone I look up to. I think Amir. I mean, it's embarrassing if someone asks me whether he'll match up, but I think he's. I think Dhoom will always create a bigger franchise with every the fours and the fives that they come out with. But I always believe that the original Dhoom will always be the DVD on the shelves that all kids will watch for the rest of their lives. Sanjay Gupta complimented me recently in front of the whole press, where he said, after you see John Abraham as Manya Surve without his shirt, I don't think any hero can take off his shirt. For me, it's I mean, thanks to him and credit to him for giving me such a brilliant role. But then I have to do better than that in my next film. Not only in terms of removing a shirt, but in terms of performance. Because Manya Surve will completely destroy my career if I don't get something that betters that in terms of performance.
बंबई की पहली हिंदू गैंग। देख मनिया सुरवे तेरी गली में खड़ा है, अब ये तो आ नीचे।
Thank you so much for talking to us with camera person Vaibhav in Mumbai, Rashma Shetty, Bali, for